Well, good morning guys. So today's video is sponsored by VIOFO. VIOFO have very kindly sent me this dash cam. Now, as many of you know, I've used different types of cameras in the dash. One of the problems that I faced all the time was when I pressed record, it just didn't work. It kept failing all the time. And I just kept missing lots of footage of the road for making videos. Not necessarily for dash cam, but more for content creating. So when VIOFO reached out to me and wanted to send me this product, after a little bit of research online, watching videos like this, I decided that I couldn't turn this down and I had to give it a go. I installed it probably 6-7 weeks ago now. And since then, I've been mega impressed with it for various reasons. One, because of the functionality, but also two, just because of the quality of the video. It's absolutely brilliant. I'll put some clips up now so you can see what it looks like. It's been absolutely brilliant. One of the good benefits as well is it does come with additional cameras. Now, the model that I've got comes with this camera, which is an internal camera. You can put this wherever you like. It's got a sticky back plastic thing. I've not installed it yet. This is for inside the cab. If you're driving and you're filming the front, somebody pulls out with you and you crash into them, this is recording that as well. Now, if somebody was to say, well, you was using a mobile phone and tried to accuse you of doing something, the police turned up and it's 50-50, nobody knows who to decide, you've been filming yourself the whole time. It's pretty obvious that they're at fault and not at you because you've got footage. So that's a good thing. But again, you know, for my purposes, for content creation, it's been absolutely fantastic. Should you buy a dash cam? Should you have one? I think you probably should. Have I always had one? No. Am I glad I've got one now? Yes. The best thing about it is, as soon as I turn the ignition on, it starts recording straight away. Also, it has the ability to record when it senses something, which is, again, is a game changer. So if somebody was to hit the vehicle while it was parked stationary, also that would then start recording as well, which is just brilliant because then you've got some sort of footage. Now, there is an additional feature where you can have a third camera, which is in the rear window. Now, I don't have rear windows, which is why I haven't got that, but if you're in a car and you want to record the front of the vehicle, the rear of the vehicle and the cab of yourselves, then this dash cam has that capability. So this is where the unit fits. It goes on really easily. It's just got these little sort of, whatever they're called, grooves in it, I guess, and it fits and connects onto that quite easily. So you just kind of place it to the side and push it across and it's on. That's it on. Again, to take it off, put it back on again. It's pretty solid. This camera also rotates round, so if you did want to film yourself in front of the cab for, I don't know, for vlogging purposes, or maybe you're just making a video to talk about an accident that's just happened, you can obviously have it all in one place, which is great. You can just spin it back around like that, and there it is facing the front. There is an app, which I use quite a lot, so I have the app there, and I can then position the camera exactly where I need it to be by looking at the app, so I can see exactly where it is. So not only does it record in 4K, but it has the new STARVIS 2 sensor. Now, when I did some research on this, I looked at the different types of dash cams, but also the original STARVIS sensor and then the STARVIS 2 side by side. I don't know a great detail about it, but what I can tell you is at night time, the performance of the camera is incredible, literally incredible. And the detail as well. You can zoom into number plates and you can get the number plates, which is massively important if you're using it for the dash cam functionality. Again, it's nighttime and there's an accident, or you witness an accident in front of you. How many times do the police reach out and say, did you witness this? Have you seen this? If anybody's got any dash cam footage. So if you're recording your driving, you may be surprised how much important information you're actually recording, which can be used to help solve crimes and, you know, missing people, dogs, animals, whatever the case may be. So yeah, I think having a dash cam is really good, but the quality of this is just outstanding. As soon as I turn my ignition on, it starts recording, which again is a really useful thing because you might forget to turn it on. So that is actually recording right now. As you can see, there's a light on here. If I want to stop it, I've got to put my finger on that button and you'll see the record button start to flash. So that is now paused. If I want to start recording again, obviously, I just press that button. The next button along, or the next light along, is about a microphone. So you can have an external mic, which then goes into the top up here. So I could connect a mic into there and put it on my chest, and I could obviously talk while I'm doing it. I don't know why I would need to do that, but I guess some people might. There's an AV output. I'm assuming that's to connect to a television, perhaps. And there's your rear and internal cameras. So my internal camera would plug into that. It's very easy to do. It's not a difficult thing. You just pop it on like that, push it in, and that's it, connected. So that's now on. Obviously you can't see anything, but that is connected and on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what this looks like in the app. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is open up the app and then connect to the camera. It has built-in Wi-Fi, so what you need to do is you need to connect your phone to the Wi-Fi of the dash cam. So you click on next, so go to your Wi-Fi settings. You can see I'm connected to my router in my van here. A quick search and it will bring up the VIOFO. There it is there, 5G VIOFO. So a slightly different name, but it's got VIOFO written on it, so you can quickly work out which one it is. So you can see it's connected now. So what we do is we go back to the app and we press connect camera again, and you can then see what's in front of me. So if I put my fingers in front of the camera now, there you can see them. So that other camera, the rear camera, I'm going to put that on me now, and there you can see. We can use that now for our vlogging to talk to you guys while we're driving along. So I reckon I would probably fit that up there so you can see me and Amika at all times. Now, I've noticed that it's mirrored, so I'll have to turn that around, and I'm sure in the settings there's a way of doing it. There is a way to change this camera, but I'm not entirely sure how you do it. Now, for the purpose of looking at some video footage, if I press play on this one now, you can see this is us checking in yesterday and moving around. Just look at the quality of that. That row, this row. Now we're going on to this row. Fantastic. Absolutely crystal clear. I'll see if I can find a video from the night time. I don't know if I've got any on here. Yeah, I don't think there is any nighttime footage, which is a shame, but obviously I have used it at night time and it's been great, so I'll try and get some of that. Yeah, even if it's just tonight with people walking past, etc., at least you'll be able to see the quality of the video. But wow, I genuinely didn't realise that this was in colour. I thought it was a black and white camera at all times, which would just be silly really, wouldn't it? All right, I think we're the right way around now. Right, so that's obviously just the interior camera which we can use. I don't know how good that quality is. The quality of the camera doesn't look the best, but do you know what? For the sake of it, and on top of that, if I'm honest, when the video's saved, the quality will be better anyway. So it's probably just poor quality on this, but I think actually looking at it, yeah, it's kind of rendered a bit now and the quality is not too bad. So let's get both cameras on the go. There we go. Let's get out of Haven. So as you can see, Amika's not with me. I've left her at the campsite. She's with friends. So last time we came, we spent the whole weekend with a couple. They're not a couple actually, I don't know why I said that. With two families. And yeah, they're here again this weekend. So the kids are playing together. So Amika stayed with them. We only live down the road, but not far away, so it won't take too long. Now I'm hoping I can get back in time because I've got a parcel coming from Amazon and it's due to be delivered between 11 and 1. I got the notification at 11:15. So if they're early, I've missed it. If they're not early, well then I'll make it, won't I? With a bit of luck. Yeah, but it is like 20 minutes from here, so it's going to be closer to 12 o'clock than it is to 11 o'clock, and if they come in at 11 o'clock then I'll have missed them. So hopefully Amazon's tracking will tell me, you know, 8 stops away, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but sometimes that doesn't happen, like yesterday, and the guy was knocking without any notification that they were on their way. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off now because the road's going to get a little bit busier as I go through the village, and I don't particularly want to be talking to the camera. I want to pay attention to the road. So hopefully you can see that this dash cam is pretty damn good. I'm very impressed with it, and not only does it serve as a dash cam, like I said, it also serves as a perfect vlogging tool, which is massively needed, and it allows me to use my phone for other things like sat-nav rather than using it as a dash cam, which it was great for, but it's not the purpose. Right, we'll catch up in a bit. So here we've got a couple of clips from when I was at Camp Quirky a few weeks ago, and this shows the parking feature, which is quite unique. There are 3 options under the parking mode: auto event detection, time-lapse recording and low bitrate recording. The auto event detection will automatically record a sequence while it detects a moving object. So if anything is moving in the background, it will automatically start recording a little clip for you. There's also time-lapse recording as well, which continuously records without any audio. And then the low bitrate recording, that will record all cameras at a very low bitrate, and it will continuously record for you. There is also an option to have the G sensor switched on. The G sensor measures shock forces and locks the video recorded at that time. So this is really good for if you're parked up and somebody crashes into you, it will then initiate the camera and record footage. Now if you've got front and rear dash cam, you're probably going to pick up the registration plate of the vehicle that's hit you. So incredibly useful. So quick summary on this, absolutely epic. As I said, it serves the purpose of a dash cam, but also for me for vlogging as well, and I find that really useful. So if this is something you're considering, putting a dash cam in your vehicle, I have nothing but positivity to say about this. Like I said, I've used this for a few weeks now. I haven't just plugged it in and installed it and told you it's good and go and buy it. But yeah, highly recommended.